When it comes to blogging versus email, it's more of a question of which one comes first versus one or the other. Here's some benefits to blogging. Comments and discussions. The blog is a great format for generating user feedback and letting your users speak their mind. SEO. Content that contains various keywords as well as various comments oftentimes is ranked higher in the search engines. Social media. When you're building your various social media campaigns, backlinks, and other Web 2.0 properties, your blog is a great place to collect all of that accumulated traffic. Sharing news publicly. A blog is also a great place to share news with the general public. If you had to ask yourself, which should I create first, a blog or an email list? I'd say it depends on what type of business you're building. If your business model relies heavily on current events and user feedback, I'd say that's simple. You build your blog first. But if you're building a business for the long term and hope to repeatedly market and sell to your customers, then having an email distribution list is critical to your online marketing. It's also important to remember a blog is by definition a one-to-many. When someone comes to your blog and reads your great content and then leaves, well, they're gone forever in most cases unless they subscribe to like your RSS feed, but when's the last time you did one of those? Email marketing, on the other hand, is one-to-one, and after a user leaves your site, if they like your content, they might have subscribed, and now you're in contact with them for a much more extended period of time. HubSpot actually did a survey of 605 HubSpot customers that have blogs. They were mostly small and medium-sized businesses, a lot like you and I. And what they found out is that on average, there were 12 times as many email subscribers as RSS subscribers. What that means is people are much more likely to sign up for an email distribution list or newsletter than they are to sign up for new blog post notifications. Here's that same survey broken down by industry. What this tells us is if you're not doing an email list for your visitors and you're only doing a blog subscription, then you're missing out on north of 50% of your subscribers. Now, there's tools out there that help you convert your blog RSS to email broadcasts as well. Here's a video from Aweber on how you can configure this push-button method of content distribution. Okay, so let's say you're building your blog. Let's take a look at blog opt-in forms. In this article, Justin Premick discusses 5 places that you might want to add an opt-in form to your blog. And here they are. First is above the fold feature box. And you can see in this example here how they did that. Next is the classic top of the sidebar. Then you start getting into some kind of different ones here in the blog, which is at the end of each post. Or you could do it on the About Me page, or on a dedicated subscription page. All of these locations can be implemented through NicheBuilder's Snippet Zone feature. In WordPress, you'll have to take a look at the particular theme you're using to see where you can or cannot insert an HTML or JavaScript form. If you aren't able to add a form where you want to, there's probably a plugin available to help you do it. It's important to remember that these are all strategies to acquire subscribers from your blog. This is separate and different from what we know as landing or squeeze pages. So let's do some action steps. For blogging action steps, your first step is going to be to set up an email subscription to your blog. Number 2 is to convert your RSS feed to email newsletter, and that can be done through Aweber. And number 3, reward your list. Send them exclusive content and give them early access to products, events, etc. Whatever's relevant to your niche. Okay, that's it for now. We'll see you in the next video.